Hey, how's it going? I just did about an hour and a half meditation. I literally thought I was on the last 15 minutes of the hour because I originally timed my timer to do 1 hour, and I thought I hadn't heard the last interval bell because there's a bell or a chime that goes off every 15 minutes, and I was waiting for it. Apparently, it had already happened, so that's how in the zone I was. I actually did an hour and a half thinking I was only doing an hour. So that just goes to show you, like, the longer you sit there for one time, like, the more time ceases to be, or the less time ceases to be. And I was just so, like, in my own zen. So I've been noticing a pattern with myself where I wake up, like, really stressed and anxious because there's so many uncertainties, and there's just been a lot of things going on around me and in my life the past few months that I'll just randomly, even if there's nothing really wrong, I'll just randomly wake up and just have this anxiety. And I immediately go into the meditation. I get something to drink, I go to the bathroom, and then I meditate. And I'm so glad I do that because it really gets me back to feeling normal again. It makes me be light and open and ready for the day and just like wanting to be creative and do things that I want to do and just love and laugh and be just light. That's the best way I can describe it, is just being light instead of so heavy and, you know, carrying so much heavy baggage, you know what I mean? So I was feeling that, and I was thinking about I was thinking about a lot of things. I was thinking about how we forget how wonderful we really are, especially when things aren't ideal, when circumstances aren't ideal. But I remember that that shouldn't matter, especially if you love and accept yourself and take care of yourself every day. That really shouldn't matter because every person is bigger than the circumstances that surround them and the life they have, the problems that the so-called problems they have. And I hear people say, "Oh, life's not fair," and it's like, well, that's true, and it's also wasn't really fair that we're all alive either. And I think about all the possibilities that could have been us but weren't, and we just happened to be the one that worked out. The million of sperms that didn't make it to the egg, you know? Every life has a purpose, and we get so caught up in the things that don't matter, that are outside of ourselves. I've been really heavy on this lately, really hot on this lately. That we are bigger, that we matter most, not our income, our job, our status, the way we look to others, the achievements. None of that is not nearly as important as us. When we come from a place of being wonderful and being loved and not needy, we do amazing things because we feel right within our being. If you get your soul and your being right, take care of yourself, and you're not doing things just to get approval or just to feel acceptance, then you do so much more amazing things. When you're in your own calling, you're in your own love and your forgiveness and following your heart's calling, basically. Your heart's calling, your soul's calling. Things just come so easy to you. Answers find you. Good things start happening to you. And it's not because you are physically doing anything different. It's just that your mindset's different and you have a whole different vibe to you. You're attracting so much better things. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why I choose to do meditation and I connect to myself the first thing I wake up. I try to do that every day because it reminds myself, oh, I am wonderful. Or, hey, there's this whole world inside of me that is completely separate from the world that surrounds me. But I'm really living through this world first. I'm experiencing the world around me through this world first, so I need to take care of this world. I do have control over this world, not the world that surrounds me. I take care of this, everything around me just opens up. And that's what I'm really talking about. Remembering that you are wonderful, because you are. You totally, totally are. And it's not something that you have to physically bring out of yourself. It's not something that is egoic, where you have to achieve or have to struggle or fight against something. It's really just bringing your awareness to a certain level and taking care of yourself and loving and accepting yourself. That's the whole encompassing of self-care and self-awareness I'm talking about. That's why I do this. That's why it's not a whole lot to sit there for an hour and a half. The benefits are numerous. Like right now, I don't want to be all over my social media. I don't want to be just browsing on through videos on my computer. I don't want to just lay there. I don't want to just, not do anything. I want to love. I want to collaborate. I want to do things. I want to be creative. I want to make memories. I'm ready to live life. That's why it's so great. It's literally the most productive thing I can do is to sit there for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and connect to myself. Because there's nothing more dangerous in the world than someone who doesn't know themselves and makes no actions to do so. If you don't know thyself, you are just aimlessly firing shots everywhere, hoping it hits some kind of target that you're going to be proud of. Remember, you're wonderful, because you are, and life will be wonderful to you. Stay sexy, Ukrainians.